I can't. Somebody might look at me funny, but know what that means? Once God has elevated you to another level, you will never want to reduce who you are. Somebody better talk to me. I know what happened. I better say it again. I said, once God elevates you on a level, you never want to go back. Oh, somebody better talk to me. See, the reason why we can go back into the world because we never had an experience with God. And oh, somebody better talk. See, when I was in the world, I thought I had it made. I had women, wines, and song. I had cats, clothes, and cribs. But guess what happened? When I found Jesus, I never want to go back to it. Because I found somebody greater than clothes. I found somebody greater than cash. I found somebody greater than clothes. I found somebody greater than chicks. Woo! Don't get mad with me, man. Don't get mad with me. Don't get mad. Hey, 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 hey. Hi. Just look at Johnny how she laughing right. Did y'all hear that? I'm just telling you right now, he wanted them. Moses wanted them to recollect or to recall what God had done. So when he tells them, he said, and thou shalt remember all the way which the Lord thy God led you these 4 years. Boy, God, let me tell you something. If you will notice now, when the children of Israel was traveling from Egypt into the Canaan land, they traveled for 40 years and their shoes didn't even wear out. Some of y'all got to get a pair of shoes every week. Got on a new pair today. Couldn't come to church unless you had a new pair. But the children of Israel traveled for 40 years, and the Bible said their shoes never wore out. Who you think was leading them? Who you think was making the ways for them? Well, let me ask you something right now. How long y'all keep shoes? And don't lie. I know the women got a lot of shoes, brother. I don't know if we have a lot. At least you got 2 closets of shoes. I said, get some of those shoes out of here. Shoes! Look at them shoes, Lynn Boy Jack. You can tell they knew. But I'm just going to show you. The children of Israel traveled for 40 years, and the Bible said their shoes never wore out. You been having those 40 years? Elizabeth? God said, remember all the way which the Lord thy God led you these 40 years in the wilderness. And watch this now. Why did he lead them? He tells them right there. First of all, to humble you. Because we got too many people proud with the big head. Think they're standing on top of the world. But you can be made to feel that the world is standing on top of you. You got to be careful. And that's one thing. And know what my grandmother say? You got to be careful on your way up. Be careful on the people you're on your way up with, because you might wind up meeting those same people. Oh, y'all don't like me. Y'all don't like me. So all I tell you, don't get the big head. I told you all the time, somebody well, they're jealous of my house. They're jealous, ain't nothing but a dope prize, because the Bible said eyes have not seen and ears have not heard. Everybody see a car, everybody see a house, but what God got for you, baby? Look, money can't buy it, water can't drown it, a knife can't cut it, and fire can't burn it up. Because my inheritance in heaven where it can't reserved for me. Bullet head! Look at Miss Fuller doing. Look at Miss Fuller doing. But you understand what I'm talking about? So we got to start. So God brought them, he says, first of all, to humble you. Huh? The closer you get to God, the more humble. Don't walk around proud. Come on, she jealous of me. About the jealous of you, what you got? You know what I tell them all the time? If you think you own everything, tell God to take everything that belongs to him and let you keep everything that belongs to you. And you will see naked came I, Job said, out of my mother's womb and naked shall I return. You never seen an undertaker with a U-Haul. All that stuff you got, gonna leave it right here, and somebody else gonna enjoy it. Somebody else gonna sleep in your, drive your car. Somebody else gonna live in your house. Somebody else gonna drive your clothes, and no doubt somebody else gonna spend your money, and somebody else gonna have your husband or your wife. Because while you at the cemetery, they got their eyes on somebody else. Somebody say, yo, somebody better talk to me here now. Why they putting you down? They're looking up. Ho, 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 ho. Hey, up in here, up in here, up in here. You never seen so many cross-eyed women in the world. One eye on their husband in the grave and one eye at the other man. How you gonna let both eyes go one way going? I'm trying to do it, but I can't. Don't like me. The truth is the light. Somebody's going, how you know all that stuff? I done buried 116 people. I see them. Oh, baby! See you later. Let's move on. So Moses says, thou shalt remember all the way which the Lord led you these years in the wilderness. Number one, to humble you. Huh? The closer you get to God, the more humble you ought to be. Nobody ought to walk around not speaking to nobody. Nobody ought to walk around thinking they're more than somebody else. Because clothes doesn't make the man. I say it again, clothes do not make the man. Because we look at what we have on us. God look what we have in us. Because whatever is on you will never get in you, but whatever is in you will come out of you. You can be dressed up on the outside, got hell going on the inside. Oh, holla. Amen, go right there. Y'all got it? So why did God lead them through the wilderness? Number one, to humble them. To make sure that whatever he give you, don't get the big head. Because just like he give it to you, he can take it away. I tell them all the time, that's why I like to preach in suits and all that stuff. Preaching the road. Because I don't want people to think it's about no clothes. It's about God. Watch this here now. He says, to humble you, listen to this. He led you these 40 years in the wilderness to humble you and to prove you. To test you. To see what you made of. To see what's in you. Huh? And to try to produce something in you that is greater than you got right now. You got it? So what see, in other words, when I'm going through problem, there's a problem, you look at it as a promotion. Because if there's no problem, you'll never know that God is able to solve it. So sometimes when you're going through something, instead of you crying about it, you start praising God. Because say, Lord, because it don't happen, I'm down to nothing, but I know you up to something. Somebody better talk to me up in here. I might be crying right now, but I know behind every dark cloud there's a silver lining. You might be weeping and do it for a night, but joy. So he put you, it's on there what? You ever watch TV? For the next 60 seconds. Nothing wrong with your set. But your TV is going through a test. That's the test of the National Broadcast System. Nothing wrong with your set. So all you do is sit back there and wait. So what God is saying when you're going through a test, ain't nothing wrong with you. Nothing wrong, but you're just going through a little beep. Know what happened? Know what happened? He said, know what happened? I'm making sure that what? That you are still sensitive to me and know that I still controls everything. So I'm going to let you go beep. I'm not worried, God. Wait a minute. I know it's a test now of the national heavens system. And I'm going to stay here and wait till my change.